Hey there, John Hunter coming to you again this week with another rate update for the week ending in November 3rd. Lots of news this week regarding rates, with the Fed meeting taking center stage. Overall, really good week for rates, guys. 30-year fixed now averaging somewhere between 7.25, 7.875, right in there. 15-year fixed 6.625 to 7.25. FHA 7.125 to 7.75 roughly. VA back down in the sixes at 6.75 to 7.25. These averages, of course, based on loan amount, loan type, loan duration, whether it's what the credit score is, property type. So there's a little bit of variables there. If you want an individual rate quote, please reach out. I'd be glad to help you out with that and let you know exactly where you would fall into that range. But overall, the trend is down this week pretty significantly. This is one of the better weeks we've seen in the last quarter, I would say. Most of the part is, the Fed met on Wednesday. They decided to do nothing, which is pretty expected. I think we talked about that in the last couple weekly updates. The Fed wasn't anticipated to do anything, but it's really what they said and what they're alluding to that's helping the market out. Really, they just doubled down on the fact that they're really in a wait and see mode right now. They don't intend to cut in December unless something changes, basically is what I got out of it. Now, the market now is only pricing in a potential of a Fed cut before January now to 16%. I don't know if you guys remember, but like 3-4 weeks ago, that was like 80%. The market was pricing in a Fed raise in December, and now it's down to 16%. So I like those odds, and I'm hoping that continues that trend. So now they're actually even pricing in that they could be cutting rates as early as June. A few weeks ago, there was talk that was not going to be until the end of next year. So this is all kind of falling into the place, kind of in the pattern that I've been talking about that I anticipated. I'm hoping this stuff continues. So we even had one Fed member state that he believes that by the end of the second quarter, the Fed target of a 2% inflation rate will be hit. And that's huge. That moves the needle completely up. So I hope he's right. It's nice to hear the Fed having something other than doom and gloom come out of their talks. So we'll have to wait and see, of course. That's what the Fed's all about. It's always wait and see. But, this week we had a second week in a row of unemployment numbers coming out worse than anticipated. They also had a downward revision on some numbers for August and September. They were revised down for unemployment type numbers. All of it came in lower, which is interesting because August had these blockbuster numbers that came out that really jumped rates. And now, lo and behold, they lowered those numbers significantly to where they were within the anticipated range at that time. So kind of gets in line with what I thought there was a real disconnect on some of the numbers that have come out in the last few months. That didn't seem realistic, and boom, there we go. They've already revised it down. Didn't make headlines, but hey, they said, oh, my bad, we were wrong. Anyway, a little frustrating because, people probably paid more than they needed to because of it. So the pace of wage growth overall has slowed month over month and year over year back to pre-pandemic type numbers, which is pretty huge. I think all of this goes in line with what I've been talking about, that over the next couple months, we'll see the economy slipping into a little bit of a recession here, which will bring rates in line. And hopefully we just turn the corner. We have a couple good weeks to talk about. I love the fact that I'm quoted today a rate in the sixes for someone. I haven't done that for a little while, so that's kind of nice. So, hey, if you have any questions for me, if you want to know what rates are doing, please subscribe and watch weekly. If you have any questions on mortgages, getting pre-approved, or just wanted to share a story that you have as far as buying a home or interest rates, or if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear. So anyway, like, subscribe, share. Have a wonderful weekend. John Hunter, I'm your mortgage guy, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.